A lot of you are going to look at this headline and you're going to get all happy because you're going to think, oh, Cyberpunk, it's been worked on 6 days a week. Do you know how bad that is for the game developers? Do you know how bad game developers get treated? They're going to be working 12-hour days for this game to come out, and it's still going to have bugs, and it's still going to need patches. They should just put it back by an extra year. I really don't understand. I know there's a big demand for Cyberpunk. I get it. You know, it's been coming out for years on many different consoles, and now we have hope of it coming out on the PS4. And yes, Keanu Reeves is, the main character and whatever else. But guys, stop pushing CD Projekt to make this game. COVID has affected so many people, and I don't think it's right for us to see headlines about this. So let's read this headline anyway. Cyberpunk 2077 developers CD Projekt has told employees it will require them to work 6 days a week until the game's November launch, breaking a previous promise not to force compulsory overtime to finish this project. So you're going to have a lot of people that are going to walk from your company because you're forcing people to do overtime that they don't need to be doing right now. They need to be trying to spend times with their families and rebuild their lives. Starting today, the entire studio is in overdrive. CD Projekt Red boss Adam Balsky told employees via email on Monday, as revealed by Bloomberg. In a quote, it says, "I take it upon myself to receive the full backlash for this decision," Balsky continues. "I know this is in direct opposition to what we said about crunch. Is also in direct opposition to what I previously grew to believe a while back, that crunch should never be the answer, but we've extended all other possible means of navigation in this situation. Originally announced Cyberpunk in 2012, Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed multiple times, most recently from April to September, and then it's been currently pushed back to the 19th of November. It will launch on PC, PS4, Xbox One this year, before we will continue to work on the PS5 and Xbox Series X version for next year, which will be offered as a free upgrade. The new compulsory overtime will be paid as required by Polish law, but comes after many employees were reportedly working long hours already." Balsky reportedly told Bloomberg via Twitter, "These last 6 weeks of our final sprint on the project, we've all spent much of our lives. Sometimes we care for deeply. The majority of the team understands the push, especially in the light." He said the majority of the team, so clearly that means that some people have either left or some people are disgruntled by the fact that they're being forced to work 6 days a week when clearly they don't want to work 6 days a week. We sent the game to CERT, and every day brings us visibly closer to shipping the game that we want to be proud of. This is one of the hardest decisions I've had to make, but everyone is well compensated for every extra hour that they put in. And like in recent years, 10% of the annual profit of the company generates in 2020 will be split directly among the team. So at least apparently they're being paid a bit more. But I don't know. I think gaming this year should have just been writ off. We've had some great games come out this year. I'm not gonna lie. Tony Hawk's is probably one of the best game that came out this year for me. That Avengers Assemble game was pretty trash, and it's still got bugs and patches that needs to be updated. We had some good samurai games this year as well, but with everything that happened from March, we should have just said, look, these are the games we're going to bring out this year, but we're not going to bring them out this year because we want them to be developed properly. We want people to recover, deal with the situation that's at hand. We'll get back with gaming and everything from next year, but it just didn't feel like that. It just didn't feel like that. Games companies were just like, nope, we want money now. So yeah, I hope you're all happy. You'll be getting Cyberpunk 2077 in November. I'll be honest, that game, just from reading this, I don't want the game. I really don't want the game. I don't want a game that people were forced to make, because that's just not right. And game developers and game creators deserve way more respect than they get. Not CD Projekt, as in the brand of the company, the people who make up the company. Without them, we wouldn't have these amazing, great games that we play each and every single day. So big shout out to everyone who works at CD Projekt.